You ain't cold, right? This is like from the fan.
No, are you?
Oh, okay.
I can turn the fan off.
Okay, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
What was the last? Who made the last like live album? I need live albums to come back. I think because not even that I listen to a bunch of them, but every time I listen to some people like their NPR performers or something, sometimes that shit just ruin the actual record for me because the NPR is so much better, or because the live acoustical version is so much better. Like that song that when you talking about that future one, Wait for You, that or whatever.
You saw it live?
No, the real version, the song that it came from, Thames.
Yeah.
Her record, the Genius one that she did. Every time I hear that, I'm like, that shit sounds so beautiful. When I hear the actual song, I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. I just be wanting to hear.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of the times, yeah.
Damn.
That's artistry wise. That's what fucked me up with Tate.
Yeah, same thing.
I don't listen to his music.
I don't either, bro.
But his Tiny Desk, because his Tiny Desk was too good.
Amazing, bro.
It was too good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's like
that one song I love, that dope or whatever. That one.
Yeah, dope does not hit the same at all.
Bro.
The record does not.
The record's trash, actually.
Yeah,
in
bro.
comparison, it's trash.
Yeah, bro. And it's kind of fucked up, but I love the fucking live too much to where the.
Do you think the Tiny Desk is the new live record in a way? Like MTV used to have this thing called Unplugged. Yeah,
Oh,
Unplugged.
yeah, that's true, yeah.
But then they used to release them as albums too.
Right.
And
They
the
did,
biggest
yeah.
one is Nirvana.
Does NPR release their stuff as albums? That'd be amazing.
That would be great because
I
then
don't
there would
know
be
actually. Let me see. Let me look if they're on the streaming service.
or at least on streaming
streaming
services.
service.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because that would be the new.
That'd be
I guess.
fire.
Let me type in Tiny Desk.
Yeah, because just like a couple of days ago, I was listening to some tracks from Nirvana's.
They should make
Unplugged.
that happen somehow.
Who else? I think Lauryn Hill's Unplugged is popular too.
It looks like they just have some of the videos up. Oh wait.
Stop playing. What is that on? Is that Apple Music?
Nigga.
Stop playing.
I'm so serious.
Oh,
Swear to
shit.
God.
That exact song we're talking about.
Yeah.
They have that joint on Apple
Oh,
Music,
shit.
bro. I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy shit!
Damn. So it looks like
So they do.
And that's that dude, yo. His voice is becoming more well known. Ever since then, that's the first time I ever heard of him. David Michael Wyatt, the nigga singing, the black dude.
Yeah.
Voice is fucking velvet, bro.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like when I type Tiny Desk concert in, it doesn't look like there's an album associated with where like every artist that goes has their song, but it looked like some does. And then there's some video in here too. Like Rod Wave's video is in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
For his Tiny Desk.
Okay.
It looks like that was released under him though. So
Because I mean that's what it is. I like Tiny Desk really has become the new Unplugged.
So this is the artist. So it's up to the artist pretty much.
Yeah.
The artist is able to put that song out.
Yeah.
Because it's not under Tiny Desk. It's under the artist's name. But it ain't that many of them though. But yeah, let's open this up though, and we'll start, and then Cherry will fall in, and then Jeff will pull up.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. Money.
Welcome to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane and Petty.
And Cherry TNT is on the way. Jeff is working, so he'll be here on the back end.
Yeah.
This is a rotating podcast this week. This is a rotating podcast because me and Shane are going to kick it off. Leon's about to run out real quick. Cherry will be falling in as Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, Cherry will be falling in
as Jeff.
as Shane pulls out.
Yeah.
And then Jeff will be pulling up.
Like not Russian roulette, but like musical chairs.
Yeah. This is about to be the rotating podcast.
Yeah.
Call this the 360.
So when you if you clip out this episode, it'll look like different episodes because
it really will. It really will. Yeah. The only thing that it's just I'll be in each one, but it'll be like
it'll wearing the same thing.
It'll almost look like I'm interviewing all y'all. No, you know what I'm gonna do when you leave and Cherry comes. I'm gonna take this part off.
Yeah, because it'll look like different days.
So it'll look like a different day. Like it look like an outfit change.
Yeah.
But all right, so we just jump into these topics. Let's go ahead and jump into this Rings of Power first.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
the hit that we had.
The next
so
episode.
First of all, thank everybody for subscribing. We are at 907 subscribers now.
Nice.
And we're only 90 away from a 1,000.
Yeah.
And once you hit your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can monetize your YouTube
That's
channel.
true. Yeah.
So we're literally less than 100 subscribers away from. Well, we haven't hit our watch time hours yet, and I mean, hopefully we hit them by the end of this year. But at the end of every year, it resets anyway.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter, even if we do hit it this year. If we say we hit it in December, they're monetizing for 15 days or 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's really starting back over next year. But at least next year, all we have to worry about is, since we're at the 1,000 already, all we have to worry about is making content that generates 4,000 watch hours.
That, and we're going to have to watch certain things. Because like I said, it's going to be like a bitter sweet thing. Like we can't be as free as we, we're gonna have to watch out. We'll have to watch out for Cherry. That Cherry,
yeah.
Certain things that you can't. It's gonna be risky. We might lose $1.
Have you been watching? So Andrew Tate was just on. God damn it! What was his name? Hold on one second.
Oh, Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan. Was it Piers Morgan?
Yeah, I think so. I saw a thumbnail, but I haven't watched it yet. Like of somebody reviewing it, but I haven't watched the video yet. But I'm pretty sure it was Piers Morgan.
Oh yeah, it is Piers. It is Piers Morgan.
Piers. Yeah, Piers.
Piers Morgan or Piers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought what you were getting at outside of the cursing part, because I have something to say about that. I was just talking about. I thought you were about to get at just censorship in general, because. Andrew Tate was banned off of all social media platforms.
And so was Sneeko.
So was Sneeko just recently, this past week. He was banned off of everything.
Yeah.
And Andrew Tate just went to Piers Morgan, and it was like a conversation where it was like pretty much like that was his first big look in terms of having a conversation with somebody, telling them who he is and his beliefs and stuff like that. Long story short, I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was really hard to watch, kinda.
Why?
Because Piers Morgan was so aggressive, emotionally aggressive, and cutting him off. I mean, I'm talking about. I was watching mediocre tutorials and reviews. I watched it one through by myself. Then I watched him watching it and doing his live feedback, because that channel with mediocre tutorials and reviews, he does excellent articulate breakdowns when in terms of modern women and dating and things of that nature, right? So I'm like watching the video with him as he's reviewing it, and he actually kept score in terms of debate-wise, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like a debate-wise and how the masses, us, will receive the way this conversation is going.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was moments when within 30 seconds, we could count Piers Morgan cutting Andrew off and literally not letting him finish sentences like 5-6 times in 30 seconds. Like it was not and then he kept trying to say, I didn't come here with an agenda, I came here to actually get to know you. I think you're an intelligent guy, but literally it's like, imagine any question he asked, he didn't even give him a chance to answer the question. Andrew would start talking, he'd cut him off.
Yeah.
Start talking, cut him off. And then Andrew would sum up his point, and he'd be like, okay, so you do agree that women are property? And he's like, bro, I did not just say that. No, I didn't say that, bro. You keep saying that,
Yeah.
So it was crazy. Like,
now, have you seen the interview with him talking to Hassan Piker?
Yes, I did see that.
Okay, yeah, because apparently, was it the same kind of back and forth with Hassan? Was Hassan a better interviewer than Piers?
No. Hassan is more of like a bully, kind of. He's like a liberal bully. So, like, Hassan's was really just like, he was just there trying to kind of embarrass him. And then, so the Hassan and the other Andrew Tate debate wasn't really a debate. Andrew Tate was in his entertainment, I'm about to get these views up bag. And Hassan was like trying to school him and educate him and play him out pretty much. And Andrew was just like, bro, you're literally bringing the energy of the live down. You are ruining everybody's experience right now. We're literally having a good time right now. Right. So they weren't coming together to have a genuine conversation.
So has he ever been interviewed by anyone who was actually genuinely trying to get information of who this man is? Or are they all trying to press
Not that I know of, honestly. He has, I think. Who has he? I'm trying to think of a platform that's not manosphere based as well too, because I mean, of course, he's been on like Fresh and Fit, but they're not doing real interviews.
Yeah, they're on the same page.
That's on the same page. That's not. I would say the most equal conversation I've ever seen him engage in was with that dude Piers Morgan. That would be his like first touch of that.
Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan,
the best out of like.
Well, not even. No. I'm not saying the best. I would say that would be the most extreme. I'm going to another platform. Like if I'm a Democrat, I'm going.
No. I meant like in terms of like they're not trying to attack him. They're not trying to make him look a certain way. Like they're actually trying to get to know who his like. Has he ever been interviewed by anybody? Like, and why is that?
Because people don't care to understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just like Charlamagne used to say on the Breakfast Club all the time. He's like, nobody cares about the truth, and the lie is more entertaining. It's like, why would somebody that we've all deemed and the masses have deemed misogynistic, why do we need to talk to him to figure out why he's misogynistic? You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody.
So the fact is that he is misogynistic, but nobody wants to genuinely ask him as to why.
I don't think he is misogynistic, but they're saying his views are misogynistic. That's what he's like demonized for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right.
And it's so funny because like literally the bar that you had about when you say something and a certain demographic of people interpret it wrong. That's pretty much that's pretty much what Andrew is pretty much saying. He was like, when I had a market of 500 people, if 1% of the people out of the 500 misinterpreted what I mean by what I say, who gives a fuck? But now when it's 100 million or 1 million people, and now I have to worry because 100,000 people or 10,000 people are running around thinking I said something that I didn't say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's openly admitting that I still believe the things that I say, I definitely could have worded them differently. You know what I'm saying? He's openly admitted that multiple times. He's like, I'd be immature. He's like, I wouldn't be a man or I'd be immature if I didn't say that the way that I said things weren't dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was like, you also got to remember you're pulling up a video when only 500 people watch me. You know what I mean? Or whatever like that.
Yeah, so like with him, like, I know I saw a video, like when I was sick, remember like that time I was like, yeah. That's when I decided to like check out like some of his stuff. And I also came across this video where they were saying all the times that Andrew Tate has broken character. And,
I remember we talked about that. I think.
Did we? Oh, okay, I can't remember. But yeah, like it's just like these times where he would kind of like say something drastic, and then like he would kind of like laugh to himself. He's like, okay, maybe that was you know, like
where you know he's being real. It looks like a real person in there.
So what is it like? Is he not like Borat, but is he more like, okay, he's mostly like what he's saying is kind of like shock value, let's get these views thing, or is it really like, because I know with Kevin Samuels, I felt like, you know, regardless of, you know, how you feel about what he thought,
there's a certain
I never got this showmanship, I'm trying to get views feeling from him. I was just like, no, this is what, he went viral by accident. Like,
right.
You know,
doing his regular show.
Yeah, it was insulting this woman like how he insults anybody, and then that video just happened to boom. But from him, I never got this showmanship feeling from him, like he's actually trying to go viral.
Well, okay, so I think it's actually different because you might not have gotten that feeling, but I saw the showmanship in what he did, though. Yeah. So Kevin Samuels wouldn't have a soundboard of a dog barking, when you hang up on people, the military salute. Those are his showmanship aspects. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His showmanship aspects might not be as much as like words, maybe. You know what I mean?
Or just like
Or just like
him and Sneeko. It's like they're yelling. Yelling and being controversial like that. That's how you go viral. But with Kevin Samuels, he's just calm, composed.
So that brings me to a video that Mediocre Tutorials, a review, did as well, where he's saying that live streaming is what killed the manosphere. Because still circling back to this overall topic that we're having of censorship.
Yeah.
There is censorship. There is no real First Amendment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't say what you want genuinely. You genuinely cannot say what you want.
Like
it's
a joke.
Right. And it's like, sure, literally, you can say whatever you want.
Kind of.
If you plan on saying whatever you want on this YouTube platform, they can decide to ban you. If you decide to say whatever you want on this Facebook platform, they can ban you. You know what I'm saying?
And to me, it goes even beyond.
Even beyond that.
Beyond platforms. I feel like even just like, just to acknowledge that black people, we have a certain power that we don't acknowledge, which is basically we can get people fired for saying the N-word.
Right.
If the First Amendment was really real, then white people or anybody would be able to say
going viral off saying nigga and losing your life. Or not just viral,
but it's just you would have the freedom. Like that's what freedom of speech is.
Right.
You have the freedom to any speech, really.
True.
But that's not. I think like when they wrote that, maybe they didn't think it through.
Well, I mean, you got
because you can't say it. You're not free to say anything.
Then you because you remember back in the day, you say something the wrong thing, that's treasonous.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you can say treasonous things.
Yeah.
So you've never been able to, never in history,
really been free to say.
Have you really been able to say anything? Now you are free to say whatever you want, but you also need to understand what the consequences are tied behind whatever you feel like staying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then it's like, but then when they say you're free, it's like free without consequence or just free. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Just free on free.
Oh, you're free to say it.
Yeah.
But we'll punish your ass.
You're not free from no consequences though.
Nobody's
free from consequences.
Yeah, that should have been number 2 right under it.
Right. Yeah. So Mediocre Tutorials Reviews did a whole great video. Look that up. Mediocre Tutorials in Reviews. The video is called "Live Streaming Killed the Manosphere," and the reason he put that video together. Kevin Samuels was so different, and why he was so different and superior than everything that we see now when it comes to the Fresh and Fits and the Sneekos and even the Kevin Samuels is because he was able to have his conversation in a mature, classy, and an intelligent way to where even though he was live streaming, he chose all his words so carefully. Nothing could be, if you looked at the full context, nothing could be looked at as crazy. Almost.
Yeah, and that's the problem because when you're shouting and shit, that's when you look
that's when you lose
crazy.
Right.
And saying it like that.
So the point that Mediocre Tutorials and Reviewed had was because freedom of speech really ain't freedom of speech, when you decide to step into this manosphere and talk about women and the modern dating pool and things of that nature, you're not free to say whatever you want at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. We all know it's not equal in terms of women critiquing men and men critiquing women. So that's why he's like in my videos, he said, that's why I don't live stream when I'm talking about that. He's like, I want to make sure I'm picking my words correctly. I want to use examples correctly. He's really conscious of crafting each video so that no matter how it's looked at the end of the day, he comes off as intelligent and presented an argument or case well.
Because not everybody...
Instead of emotionally.
Yeah, because
instead of emotionally.
That's the thing.
Live streaming opens you up to emotional reactions.
Yeah. Or, I mean, wait, did Kevin Samuels used to...
Kevin Samuels always live stream, but he was built different,
too.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, some people don't have that talent of being able to be calm and articulate their thoughts.
I would say most people don't.
Yeah, most people.
It's hard. That's hard.
So when you, like I say, like, now that Kevin Samuels is gone, to pick Andrew Tate or Sneeko as the next leader and all that stuff, it's like, I don't know don't you want somebody that's a little more self-composed, a little more mature, like, because that's the thing. They don't come off as mature to me.
Right.
They come off as like, just...
Well, see, this is like, to me, Sneeko does not come off mature to me. Comes off as intelligent, but not mature. But Andrew Tate was never trying to be that Kevin Samuels figurehead. If you were to technically look at how Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate's. Kevin Samuels was the consultant. Andrew Tate was the client that he was talking about. So Kevin Samuels' whole thing was he was a consultant for the 1% man. So he would help men visually look and get their business up because they want to be in that top 1% of men making millions of dollars a year. And he was saying that as he was climbing and meeting more of these clients and these top 1% of men, or even top 20% of men, they had issues finding relationships that they found worthy enough to where they wanted to get married, which is why he started looking into the issue of why can't these men who are everything that women say they want find wives, and they actually want wives. Yeah. That's what led him into talking to women and realizing there was a disconnect between the women and these top 20% men. So I say that to say, so all the things that Kevin Tate and Kevin Samuels would tell you, this is what these men typically want from their woman. Andrew Tate is that guy. Kevin Samuels would technically be the spokesperson for that guy. You know what I'm saying? But Andrew Tate is literally just a Playboy billionaire or the Playboy millionaire living the ball in life, hot girl, fast car, mansions, exotic trips. And Kevin Samuels is like, this is the guy that you claim you want. This is what he wants from a woman. And then Andrew Tate is repeating that, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, so now what do you think of this? Have you seen this TikTok? I didn't see it on TikTok. I saw it on YouTube, I think. But there was this middle-aged teacher, white teacher.
The crazy thick one?
No.
You saw that one?
This one? No, I didn't see
that
one.
Go ahead.
But this one was just a normal-looking teacher.
Okay.
And she was
a
just...
basic bitch.
Like, she was what?
A basic bitch.
Amazing bitch?
No, a basic.
A basic bitch.
Yo, because these teachers be IG models now, and it should be crazy to me. Yeah, these fine-ass teachers. I'd be like, where were y'all at when we were teaching?
Right? When we were in kids. When we were in school.
Sexy as hell. It's crazy now.
Yeah. But yeah, she was like a normal, like looking like English teacher or something.
Okay.
And she was... she was like sad, and she said, my like 11-year-old students, boy students,
I saw that.
The way they're talking to girls in the class are like, you're fat, and you're this, and
right.
And Andrew Tate's name was brought up, and
of course,
he said one of them said to her, like, shut up, you're just a woman, or something like that.
Savage, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what Andrew Tate was going on to this Piers Morgan platform, discussing, pretty much saying there's certain things that he would have worded differently so that wouldn't happen. Or that would happen less. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, you can't go back in time. Because
you can't go back in time.
Because they're going to be 20 years old. I mean, for the rest of their life, they're going to think this.
And at the same time, it's kind of crazy. It's like... At the same time, man, we can't dictate people's reactions. We can do as much as we can to articulate and craft our words perfectly to where they won't get taken out of context, but there's never gonna, I think it's impossible to fully censor yourself to where, not censor yourself, but fully articulate yourself to where nobody takes it out of context.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, how would a white supremacist do that? Like, how would a white supremacist, like, how is like, yeah, well, yes, I'm trying not to, the way I'm talking about people of color, if people take that out of context and they start picking on black people or whatever, that way is like, well, if they take it that way, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
Or what are they supposed to do? Or does it stop at just like gender and race and all that stuff? Does it even matter?
Does it have to be certain topics?
Does that make a difference? Or
I think that for sure makes a difference, because it's like cooking is just like, if I said something about cooking you ain't fucking with, you're just not gonna watch my cooking channel. But like gender, race,
sexuality,
those. I feel like there's no way to. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a way to. There's definitely a way to make it to where if you take what I say out of context, that's because you was there already. You were already extreme, and nothing I could have said or not said would have stopped you from coming to that conclusion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think there's definitely a blunting you can do, but I don't think you're never gonna be able to fully get rid of it.
Like, would you call, like, what is an influencer?
I don't know. See, it's changed so differently, but I would say
and the purpose of it. What is the purpose of an influencer? Because I just mean in general because I've never understood that label of just. Because,
I wonder what the official definition is. But to me, I guess a quick or easy definition to me would be an influencer is somebody who control or has the influence to change or manipulate people's actions of a certain size market or size pool or whatever. And I mean. I think because you could be a micro influencer. We can have 100 people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When we do the 3-0 podcast live, we're influencers. We convince 80 people, 100 people, 200 people. We influence them to come buy tickets and come see us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't necessarily like influence them to think a certain thing. Or think a certain
possibly
way,
because I think we possibly could because I mean. If we could influence you to spend money with us, then that means we could also influence some of your thoughts and views and opinions.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I influence you to do anything, whether it be small or minute, I guess you're influencers. All leaders are influencers. Mm-hmm. Most musicians are influencers. Yeah. Most people, whether you want to or not, depending on if you're in any sort of power position, in any facet, you're an influencer, whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess that's really what it is. It's kind of hard to judge it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it doesn't depend on what it is.
Because there's no minimum size market either, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can influence 3 people to do a bank robbery with you. You're a pretty strong influencer, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, or you can convince 500,000 people to do this, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. Okay.
It's crazy. It's just wild, just censorship in terms of, just censorship, like points that were brought up in some of the videos that I've been seeing around. Censorship has been pretty much a hot topic for a while, you know what I mean? But, you know, they were bringing up and remembering, they were like, do y'all understand, you know, keep in mind, you remember they banned Donald Trump, the president, the sitting active president off of a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they could do that to him, what the fuck do you think they'll do to you?
And
Sneeko doesn't even scratch the surface. You know what I'm saying?
Well, does he? Because Sneeko, because like I said,
compared to like a president though.
Yeah. I mean, like people stormed the Capitol. Was that an influence?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So if he didn't influence, So I guess that there is a gray line in terms of like what is okay to be influenced. You know?
Yeah. Right. And once it turns negative, it's
because the KKK influenced white people into being KKK members.
Yeah,
and that's good. It's like where's the good and bad in terms of like what we should be out there to be influenced or not.
Right. A line? Because that's another thing. In these videos I see, which I didn't even know this information, they were like, and it brought up in the Andrew Tate joint too. They were like, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump were banned off social media platforms, but there's like leaders of the Al Qaeda and like Taliban who have like 100,000 followers in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? And they're still on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tweeting whatever they want. So it's like,
but then the question is, do we want to be like Iraq?
Right. But this at this point it's coming down to the platform and the upper heads of the platform. But it's anytime something like this happens too, it's like we get down to that point where everybody's like, yo, these are private companies. They can do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are privatized companies. They can do whatever they want. And just like private businesses, like, we don't have to serve you because we don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy how, like, this whole freedom of speech getting banned off platforms and things of that nature. It's just crazy how, like,
that and then like what is said versus what to do about it and
right
like all
what's
I
said or what
gray,
might happen from it
like there's this gray like area of all of it.
It really is and it's a pick and choose moment. It's a pick and choose
cherry picking.
It's a cherry picking industry in general. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can that's just period what it is. Okay. So let's see.
Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna talk about Rings of Power.
Okay, so Rings of Power.
Yeah.
First of all, thank y'all so much, yo. We had so many views, yo. We had so many views for that Rings of Power video. Yeah. The comments was lit.
And there was a lot.
The like to dislike ratio was up. I mean, it's probably under 30 dislikes, you know what I'm saying? But it's like 500 likes. Like it's up, you know what I'm saying? 400 or 500 likes. 6,000 views at this point probably because I think we were only 15 views away. Yeah. Gained over 117 subscribers from that one video.
Yeah, because remember I was telling you, I was like, I don't know, man. It like Rings of Power is like a hot button topic.
It was hot. It's right hot. Now. Yeah. So, and it's so funny how that video. I've watched that little clip. That I put out, the 17-minute clip. I don't watch that clip like 15 times. Anytime something goes big, I always watch it a million times. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to understand why it went big and stuff like that. Yeah. And that was one of the things that also shocked me. I was so emotionally charged. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was cursing so much in that video. I cursed so much in that video. And I was like, and we're talking about within the first 30 seconds, I'm cursing. Yeah. And then I was like, damn, this video is going crazy. Like, it's getting recommended and everything, which also makes me question the whole, they snub you or they knock your video down out of monetization or they shadow your video a little bit if you're cursing too much, too soon and early in the video. Oh, yeah. Because I'm like, bro, I was cursing up a storm in that video. Yeah. Just going in on Rings of Power. I was I was going crazy in that video. Yeah. But I think the reason why a lot of people liked it too is because you're black. Remember, like you were saying, like, because I've seen a lot of white people talk about it. True. But then they always have to be dance around what they're saying because then, like, if they talk about it a certain way, and that's another thing that these corporations put white people, the position that they put white people in, where it's like, hey, let's put people of color in this. So if anybody talks negative about it, you're racist, you know? But since you're a black person, you can't use that. Yeah, you can't use that. Because it's like, I'm black and I'm saying your show sucks. Yeah, right. You can't even use that. Yeah, facts, true. So that is. So that's why a lot of people. It's a niche. It's a niche that is like it's like a cheat code to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, but I took a couple notes from the last episode. I was thinking about making a standalone episode, standalone video just for that. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna talk about it on here, so I have something ready to go immediately. Yeah. But okay, episode 7. We only have one more episode left, y'all. Oh, 8 episodes? It's 8. Apparently, it's only 8 episodes. Oh, shit. I thought it was 10 or something. That's what I thought. But, okay. We only got one more, y'all. So, at the end of episode 6, the worst episode of all time. Was that the last episode? That was the one that we went in on. Yeah. Okay. And then it ended with the volcano erupting and everything being covered in glass. And Galadriel literally not moving out of the way of the volcano and just standing in the middle of it. It ended like that. Okay. She literally engulfed herself in all the havoc, the hot burning havoc. Yeah. Okay, bro. Beginning of episode 7, it's the aftermath of this. So it starts off, she's laying on the ground. It was so weird. Even the way they shot it, I didn't know where anything was at. Mm-hmm. It was this weird close-up on her eye that gave me anxiety because there was so much dirt and dust around her eyes. It looked like it was about to fall in. It was fucking me up a little bit. Yeah. Just off the strength, you know what I'm saying? It was just like all this dust sitting literally right on the edge of her eyelid. And I was like, bitch, if that dust gets in your eye, you're going to be fucked. Yeah, It just gave me anxiety. Just was that opening. CGI or real? It was real. It was real, I think. Oh, okay. It was real, I think. Yeah. But it was so confusing. Okay, y'all. When they finally start giving you the aftermath of this volcano erupting, it looked like it decimated everything, bro. Everything's on fire. It literally looked like everybody died. Yeah. All they're showing us is dead bodies. Yeah. And she seems to be the only one that survived this volcano eruption. Okay. It literally looked like everybody died. Oh my God, the CGI was so bad, bro. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna put this wall is gonna be on fire when I put this video out. Yeah. That's how bad the CGI was, bro. The CGI was shit. I'm gonna set this wall on fire the whole time, bro. That's how bad the CGI was. And I can show you that I can do exactly what Rings of Power did on my MacBook. Yeah, and see, but that's the thing. You could do that for no money. None. So where is the money going? That was the standout highlight. Okay, we already established the storyline sucks. Like all of us generally agree the storyline sucks. What pissed me off the most this episode is how bad the special effects, and the editing was.
Okay.
The editing was terrible, Shane. When I say it was bad, I promise you I could do almost all of the edits that they did on the computer right now.
Yeah.
I might be 1 or 2 plugins short. That's it.
Yeah.
But I could do it. I can promise you I could do it on this computer for free $99. Well, I'm charging y'all about $4 million for these edits, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, them. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to charge you about $4 million for. But if Shane wanted to do a movie that was anything like this, ours would look it would literally look just as good with a $0 budget.
Yeah.
Just as good. Just as good. Which is
amazing.
Which is disrespectful. That is amazing. That's crazy, bro.
I don't understand.
The flames on things. It looked like a Pixel Film Studio plug-in pack.
I hate fake flames in general.
Yeah, bro.
You watch like an old school movie.
Unless it's like, when it's on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are decent.
But I just remember watching like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and the explosions in that movie are real. They blew up a side of a building for real.
Yeah,
and you can tell a real explosion. The motion and the way it looks and everything is like, man, that's a real explosion. They blew that shit up.
Yeah.
And versus like fake fire. I was just like, man, I miss practicality.
I'm gonna tell you what the flames weren't the worst part of the episode. The flames weren't the worst CGI part of the episode.
Yeah.
This moment in the CGI was so bad in this episode, I ran it back about 4 times just because I couldn't believe what the fuck I was looking at.
Yeah.
So they're mining for Mithril right now, right? Of course they're doing it without anybody's blessing, the theme of the show.
Yeah.
The king of the doors don't want them to do it. Of course they do it. Whatever.
Yeah.
First of all, he's chiseling. He's chiseling with the hand chisel, right?
Yeah.
They finally break through. They flip to the other side. So on the other side, we know he's chiseling.
Yeah.
They flip to the other side. Literally, an area like this big in CGI rock all of a sudden just breaks and it's like it just breaks
and
apart.
it looks, you could tell that it's CGI.
Bro, it was so bad,
man.
bro. It was so bad, bro.
Man.
It's so bad it's worth showing you.
Yeah.
So that you can get a reaction real quick.
Yeah.
That was 100% the worst CGI moment of the entire episode. All the CGI in the episode was complete dog shit, but that was the worst because I couldn't believe how unrealistic that was. I was like, yo, y'all are really disrespectful, yo. Y'all don't care at all. Like, y'all really don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Then the Hardfoots came back, their storyline came back, and nobody cares about them.
Nobody cares about the Hardfoots? Who are basically like the descendants of hobbits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
they're the...
That's what I heard.
Yeah, bro, it sucked, bro.
Yeah. But the Hardfoots, they haven't made an impression on the show or anything.
Absolutely not.
Okay. I mean,
Zero
I know there's
impression
definitely
on the show.
I know there's definitely no Frodo. Yeah.
Yo, then speaking of this, let me tell you another thing. Not only did they make it seem like everybody died from the volcano explosion. I mean, all of a sudden, every time they went back to that scene, it would be more people. All of a sudden, there's more people. Every scene.
Where? Say it again.
So the volcano explodes.
Yeah.
It literally looks like everybody died.
Oh, yeah.
It literally looked like everybody died except 2 people.
Yeah.
Every time they cut away and come back to that scene, because mind you, they dragged that scene out for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just people gathering themselves. It'll be 50 to 100 more people. I'm like, where the fuck are these people coming from? It looked like everybody
more,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
more
so I was like, I thought everybody died. You know what I'm saying? I thought y'all were clearly showing us everybody died. Then all of a sudden, more extras kept getting added as the scenes kept flashing back, bro.
Did your boy come back?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, he was back? No. I'm talking about the black dude with the Philly beard.
Yes. Oh, no, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. No,
Yeah,
I didn't see him.
I was about to say, I
you
call him
saw
your
that
boy.
GIF, though?
Yes.
You saw it? I saw it when I put it on there?
Yeah.
Bro, it was so bad, bro.
And he was just looking around like, huh?
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is a joke, bro. This is such a joke. Here it is. Okay. Shane, wait till you see this, bro. This is how bad it is. This is the worst part.
CGI.
You see?
Yes, that's CGI. That's CGI. The way it went, boof.
Bro, it's terrible, bro.
Like, it didn't look like, like, I don't know. No, Rock does not move like that.
It does
no,
not,
I was going to say,
bro.
I don't know if it's, no, Rock does not move like that.
Out, bro.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Look how the center shoots out and then all of us, but then after all that rock falling, this is perfectly symmetry hole.
Yeah. Oh, Yeah, you're right. It's like a triangle.
Bruh. Then all of a sudden you can then now everybody's just looking through this triangle.
Yeah.
It's like,
so basically that was there, and then CGI, they just put the...
Bruh, it's so bad, bruh. Yeah. It's terrible, bruh.
Yeah, because look, I could understand if it was television budget. They gotta do what they gotta do.
This is FX channel is shitting on this.
Yeah.
This is like FX channel, but
if that was on the FX channel though, it would be passable.
It would be acceptable. It would at least be acceptable.
Because it's like, this is not a $200 million movie. So
we understand that, yeah.
Sci-Fi channel, they got to do what they got to do.
Right, exactly, yeah, because we understand what you're
Let's just go with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You accept we know their budget.
Based off the budget and the platform.
Yeah, we understand their budget. They can't do that, you
right.
know? But the budget that they have...
and my numbers were so wrong, boy, they were schooling me in the comments.
Oh, really?
$60 million per episode.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was actually, I thought it was $30 million per episode. It's actually 60-something
so
million
that's
per
even
episode.
Worse.
So it literally made it worse.
Yeah.
It literally made it worse, yeah. But it's bad, bro. Let me think. What else was terrible about this episode?
How long was it?
The same, like, hour. It was like an hour. It's like an hour 15. Or no, it's like an hour and... It's like an hour... 5 minutes or something like that. Something weird, something random.
Now, do you feel like the show is coming to some kind of resolution or revelation? Nope. Or like with the last episode, do you feel like, oh, we're going to learn about something that the show has been building up to?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, they're not doing anything. Yeah. They are dragging... They're pretty much... Because apparently there's supposed to be season 2 and 3 of this. Apparently.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, bro.
They're going to go off of the reception.
Right, yeah. And if they do, they have to change everybody out.
Yeah.
If they change everybody out, then they would probably need to add another season because they would have to correct this season.
Yeah.
Because the storyline, but it's like the volcano erupting is pretty much Mordor now.
Okay.
That volcano ash covered all of Mordor. That's pretty much what that was. But
they risk people who don't like this season even coming back for the next season. You know, like,
I would come back just to get these views again.
No. Well, that, but and I'm sure like the critical drinker and all that, they'll watch it.
Actual passion,
that's their job.
Viewership.
Yeah, that's their job to critique. You know, but I'm talking about just like average, people, all that stuff. They risk losing them.
They're gonna lose a lot of them because it was so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's terrible, bro. It's so bad. But I would say the highlighting aspect of this most recent episode, that was the worst part. We already know the storyline sucks, the pace sucks, the costume sucks. Okay. Another thing I wanted to bring up. Not only did they keep adding extras, they reached some encampment where it looked like they didn't lose any soldiers by the end of the episode. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Okay.
All of a sudden, it went from everybody looking like they were dead to it looked like a full army again.
Okay.
And then this camp setup, that shit looked worse than the Renaissance Fair. Like the Renaissance Fair was more respectable than that shit.
Yeah.
That shit looked like it was like 20 tents. It looked like a joke, bro. It looked like a CGI Renaissance Fair, but just one corner of the Renaissance Fair. The Renaissance Fair encampment is 10 times better than what I just saw on Rings of Power.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and how many times have you been to the Renaissance? You been once?
No, I've been like 5-6 times.
5-6 times?
Yeah.
And the production is pretty good. I mean, like
the production's great.
From what you showed me.
Yeah. The production is great. Yeah. And I'm probably gonna go again this year.
Yeah.
Renaissance Fair is like that. Yeah. And the thing about the Renaissance Fair, too, as you get older, the Renaissance Fair is really like, if you really want to have the most time, you really want to go there. You're really going there to spend money because they have so many different vendors of cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Getting a sigil made with your name on it. Getting a custom pair of leather boots fit down to your imprint of your foot.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you put your foot in a mesh thing that molds your foot. They don't send you your boots for like a month and a half.
Oh, okay.
Because you design the boot there
so it's
and they have to make
a lot of time.
Yeah, and it's like literally custom designed just for your foot only.
Yeah.
So it's like they cost like $300 though. You know what I'm saying? Like going there, you can get a whole suit of armor. That might be like $1,500 or $1,000 or $800 or something. But it's like if you have a bunch of money to spend on shit, just stuff.
Yeah.
The Renaissance Fair is a blast.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's still fun because it's still a fair. So instead of basketball shooting for a prize, you'll throw an axe or a bow and arrow.
And everybody, like from what I heard, is like in character too.
Yeah, everybody's dressed up.
This is the world.
Everybody's dressed up. That's like go dressed up. You still have fun. It's for adults and it's for kids. Like as I've been going as an adult, I'm literally just getting drunk and I'm walking around hammered drunk, eating food, playing games, like having a good ass time. Like this, like. Just like our North Carolina State Fair, but it's just Renaissance themed. Yeah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun as hell. We should all go out there, really.
Yeah.
Because the tickets aren't that much either.
Okay.
Let's see. So let's move on. That'll be good enough for now for
the
Rings of Power. The thing. Let's see. Do you want to touch on
what?
You want to touch on Kanye?
Oh, I did see that. Sure, right. No, I mean, because
I feel like I
saw
can't
him talk about it too on Fox News.
Did you watch that interview?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I didn't watch it. So, let me introduce it. Okay. Kanye West was wearing a White Lives Matter T-shirt at Yeezy Season 9 collection. Also, Candace Owens was there wearing the shirt. And she also says BLM is a scam. We all knew that though, so she's stating the obvious on that. Yeah. But all right, take it away.
No, okay, so he was saying on Fox News, like it did. Well, first of all, I don't let I'm done sort of like letting celebrities or whoever sort of
get you in a rile up or whatever.
Get
you in a tizzy.
So when I saw it, I was like, what is he up to now?
Right. It's so hard to take him
like what is this about? Like what is this about? You know, like I needed to know what it was about before I even felt like any emotion about it.
Yeah, before you even try to buy into it.
Yeah, so I was like, let me wait till I hear this interview. Because everybody else is sort of like, oh, he's cooning. What is he doing?
I heard the interview was great. I heard that in terms of just like an even exchange, like a decent even exchange.
Yeah. I mean, they let him talk.
And him articulating himself.
Yeah, they let him talk. I mean, from what I heard, like Kanye has said that he said that he was tired of being like political in terms of choosing one side.
Okay.
So, but maybe Fox News was just the outlet that, was open to him talking about it. So,
of course, yeah.
Yeah, because even, the conservative, they're right wing.
Right.
But he didn't seem like he was coming from that sense, like in the interview. Okay, so here's what he said, that when he showed it to his father, I believe, his father laughed. And his father, he asked his father why he laughed, and he said that it's a black man pointing out the obvious. And he said, so that's why I'm pointing out the obvious. So when he said that, it kind of rearranged in my mind. I'm like,
right.
Oh, so is that what he's saying? Is that what he's saying? Like, he's saying, like, white lives matter because they do?
Yeah, because literally nothing gets done unless a white life is being affected.
Yeah.
Right.
Like he's pointing out the obvious, saying, like, white lives matter because they do. I mean, the system treats white lives like they matter. Right. So white lives matter. So when I was like, when he said that, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing, but this seems to be like one of those trolling, misunderstanding things that he's doing.
You feel like the message gets lost? How do you feel about political stances on clothing? I'm not a fan of it because...
Oh, you mean in general?
Just in general, bro, because it's like...
Like anything, like...
Political stances on T-shirts, I don't think I'm a fan of it at all, because it's like, one... Just like the Kanye West point, right? Yeah. It doesn't help that it was on him. Say J. Cole walked around with that shirt, right?
Yeah.
We would at least be way more open to J. Cole explaining himself.
Yeah.
And then if J. Cole said the exact same thing that he just said because he's pointing out the obvious, we would have all been like, got you, right?
Yeah.
But Kanye West
Kanye West is different because he's a poor communicator. No, maybe not that, but it's like he's bad at articulating what's in his mind.
Yeah,
so people, even if you say out loud, like it took me really listening to what he was saying to get what he was saying, because it was like in a riddle. It was like the way he said it. It's a black man pointing out the obvious. For some people, that's just not enough for them to get it.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I didn't understand until he said that. I was like, okay, that's what it is. It's sort of like a trolling thing where it's like, he's wearing White Lives Matter and is going to upset the people who don't understand what he's saying. And then, but like I said, he's already put himself in a position where people aren't going to listen anyway.
Right, exactly, yeah, because he's had too many moments.
Yes.
Where he's done some
slavery's a choice and all that stuff, like since that moment, like nobody, your message is gonna fall on deaf ears from this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's muted his own voice.
Even if he has something good to say, like it's going to, because that what he's doing with
that
the white
message, that message immediately makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes immediate.
Well, it didn't immediately.
Well, no, I'm sorry,
me,
not immediate. After the explanation,
after he said that,
yeah, it makes sense.
It was just like it rearranged in my mind. I was like, oh. Okay, so it's sarcastic.
Yeah, right.
It's sarcastic,
right.
Like so, but it's a troll though, because he didn't come out and say this first and then did it. It's like it's a shock value thing, know. So it's like the shock value and then explain afterwards.
See, the thing about making merchandise towards a political viewpoint that's weird to me. Especially when it's you don't like the person. Like, I don't like Donald Trump, so I'll make a hat. I'll make a hat that's the exact same style as the hat that he's selling right now, but just change the words.
Yeah.
Or I'll make a T-shirt with Donald Trump's face on it, but maybe he'll be pictured as a pig on there or something like that. Yeah. But it's just weird to me because we don't like this person or you hate this person, right? But you're also walking around with this nigga's face on your shirt.
Yeah, you technically bought merch about them.
And it's like you're it's like them. It's weird. It's weird. It's just kind of weird. Like even the White Lives Matter shirt, it's like I hear what you're saying, but now you just made something available that now there's going to be that 1% of people, the white people.
Yes,
There's going to be that 1% of person.
They're going to use it their way.
They're going to use it their way. You know what I'm saying? And you just gave them the merch. Yeah. They would have never went to the local T-shirt printing shop and made that shirt.
Yeah.
You just did it for them. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the other thing too, because I feel like looking at that interview, I feel like Fox News, I don't think they understand what he means. Like, I think they think he means like he's going against Black Lives Matter. Like it's a flex against Black Lives Matter.
It's almost him tricking them.
Yeah,
he almost tricked them and got a big message out on their platform. Their platform,
and their audience may take it the other way, where it's just like, oh,
they might actually listen to what he's
defending
saying.
Us,
right.
And then let's say there's the other option where it's like, Fox News does understand what he means, but they're going to flip it their way anyway.
Facts.
Because
at the end of the day, who's going to turn a Kanye West interview down?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they already knew he was pro-Trump and all that stuff.
Right, exactly. You already kind of got your in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
he's just going about it. Like, even if he has a message and I see it there, it's right under the surface.
Right.
And I'm just like, one, maybe you're not the guy to do it. Like maybe we need somebody a little more like, who has a cleaner background.
Right,
Like you said, J. Cole.
Less dirt on their name. Yeah.
J. Cole could pull it off.
Exactly. J. Cole could have pulled off a White Lives Matter shirt, but he still wouldn't have made a shirt. But he could pull it off. We'll keep it in context.
Maybe he wouldn't have made it to sell, but maybe he would make it for himself.
Think about how dangerous that is, too, because people only have to see it once to make their own.
Yeah.
I can see, you know what I'm saying? I can make it and there's no card. Oh, damn. I can make it and I can make that shirt. You can see it and now I'm going to go down to the local T-shirt shop and make one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
okay.
Like,
so it can still be made.
It can still be made just now that I've seen it as a T-shirt. Oh, yeah, I want that shirt.
Yeah.
Even if it's not for sale, I'll make it.
Yeah. And even like going to your point about like just political shirts and all that stuff, I hate all of it. I hate the bumper stickers. I hate the hats. I hate all of it. But I remember watching The Daily Show one time, and they had a special about, they were doing this special on just one organization that makes merchandise for both the left and the right.
Billionaires.
Yes. And I even wrote that. Yeah, but I even wrote that in one of my scripts. I had a character say, there's organizations out there or companies out there that make merch for both blue and red because they understand that the only color that really matters is green.
Yeah.
So You know, like that's what's been going on with all these companies. Like a lot of them, like every time you see a bumper sticker that's like pro-Trump and all that stuff, you have to assume that they're making one that's pro-Biden as well.
Oh, absolutely.
The same company.
Yo, there's like political merchandise printers. You know who else got off? I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but I feel like the next time you see it, you'll know. You know who really got off and really got that bag? Yeah. The person who made that yellow God is praise or God is life yard sign. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm going to show y'all. It's on everybody's lawn. It's on everybody's lawn. It's everywhere. It doesn't matter where you fucking at. You could be in the pristine, the most richest neighborhood in the fucking trap. It's this yellow sign that says God is life or something like that.
Yeah.
God is life yard sign. Let me just see if I can find it. Let me search yellow. God is.
God is yellow. He's Asian. That's
right.
All this time.
Let me just type in God yellow yard sign.
Yeah.
Almost positive is yellow.
Yeah, and see, and that's the one thing that I don't even get.
This is what it was. It's thank you, Jesus. It's the thank you,
thank
Jesus.
You, Jesus.
This one.
Oh, I have seen that.
It's everywhere.
I have seen
it's
that.
Everywhere. It's everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever made that
is making money.
For real. Yeah, whoever made that, bro, that has infiltrated millions of Americans' homes, properties, bro. Yeah. It's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that. I don't know where, but I've definitely seen that.
That one is everywhere.
You know, and that's the brilliance. Yellow. Remember, I was telling you how
color
your mind.
Yeah.
So I know that I've seen that, but I can't tell you where.
Exactly, because you've seen it so many times.
Yes.
It's so familiar to
Why
you.
was I looking? I don't know. It's just like I'm just driving along.
And on your way home or on your way to work, you're going to see it. I promise you.
I'm 100% sure that I've seen that.
Yeah, bro. It's there everywhere. Whoever made that sign got off, bro. I just thought about that like 6 months ago because I was in a neighborhood where it was heavy. Yeah. And every house had one. And I said, whoever made that is really going crazy. Yeah. There's nowhere I haven't been that I have not seen that sign.
As a matter of fact, the people who created that should say that to themselves. Thank you, Jesus. Because that made me money.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of crazy. Speaking of color associations and things of that nature, Friday, our U.S. Senate's actually debated. Ted Budd and Sherry Beasley.
Okay. Yeah.
And I actually watched it yesterday. It was about 1 hour and 10 minutes long. Snooze fest. But color association, one of the most interesting things that I definitely thought about it. Sherry Beasley, who's a Democrat, was wearing an all red suit. And Ted Budd, who's a Republican, was wearing a navy blue suit with a baby blue tie.
What? The opposite? Wait, what?
Opposite. And it was so strange to me, color association, because Ted Budd had a navy blue suit, which that's business or whatever, but you would think he would have a red accent somewhere. But even his tie,
Republicans are supposed to wear a red tie.
The red tie, yeah. They're not supposed to, but it's like, they
usually do. Most of the Republican presidents I know, like,
it's kind of a staple. It's kind of a staple. And
Obama wore blue.
Yeah, and he wasn't doing that. He had a baby blue tie on, but he had his American flag pin on, which necessary. But Sherry Beasley had all red suit. It had an all red business suit on with just like a white shirt. And no American flag on it either, which that was a mistake, I think. If you're doing anything political, you got to put an American flag on. I don't know what y'all are doing. You have to. I don't care what side you're on.
You got to be patriotic.
You have to be
patriotic.
You have to have a certain level of patriotism, bro. You're not going to get who you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be rocking an American flag pin
whether you
minimum
feel that way
at all times. Whether you feel that way or not, if you try to get these folks to vote for you, bro, where is your pin at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird. But color association wise, I was like, why are they literally wearing the opposite colors that they should be wearing?
They're purposely trying to fuck with us?
Yeah, it was the strangest thing that I ever seen, but so it made me view that's what colors do. Colors give you emotions about people, you know what I mean? And it just made me feel so weird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, it was so much red every time they were talking, then it was so much blue. I was like, he don't sound like he should. It made it seem like he's sounding like he shouldn't sound.
Yeah.
And she sounded like she shouldn't sound. That's what it made it feel like, you know what I mean?
Or did they just go back to how it was? Because if you go back far enough, back to like the Lincoln days, like Republicans were more like liberals, and liberals were more like Republicans.
Yeah,
because
Obama.
Abraham Lincoln, like he who set the slaves free. He was Republican.
Yeah,
you know?
so
and everybody hated him for it.
Yeah, facts. And another thing too is
liberals
that
hated him. Yeah.
I mean, questionnaire. Y'all know how political candidates and people in political positions, they do not answer questions directly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was like, bro, it's like
a lot of dancing.
Bro, the tap dancing was so real, like, and on top of that, it just seems so weird, and it's just something so weird to me when I'm debating you. That the moderator asks you a question, but your answer is just dumping on something that I've done before.
Yeah.
You're not answering the question, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so rare when they give you, I don't know, bro. It's just the whole political thing is just weird, man.
But that's what it is. I mean, like they even say that about doctors, like their profession is jargon.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, that's what they have. You know, that's the part of politics that I don't like. Is because it's hard to get a straight answer from them because they know how to maneuver around it. You know?
They're not even good at maneuvering. That's kind of what I'm getting at. The maneuvering is terrible.
Of these two,
terrible. Yeah, they're both kind of they're both kind of weak at it. Okay. Yeah, they're both kind of bad at it. Like, there's levels to this debate thing. Like, Trump was even a certain level of decent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even though his was all about cutting you off and just like overall domination.
Yeah,
but
and he's an expert hustler. So hustlers, people who know how to sell. Like they're very good at speaking.
Right, you know? But like Obama, you know, like there's like our presidents are presidents for a reason, bro, because they know how to hold it down in a debate at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at least kind of, bro. But it was a mess, bro. One thing that I did find interesting was that Sherry Beasley does not want to be associated with Joe Biden on any level at all. Like, at all, bro. That was clear.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized too, Leon? Why my pictures might come out darker when you're standing over there? Yeah, because you're standing I'm in your shadow when you stand up. Oh, that's true. Just now I noticed that, but yeah. Yeah. I thought that might be what it was. But
I can see it happening as it
oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, the political debate that went down. I never even seen Senate's debate before, so that was interesting. I'll be sending. I'm trying to get Sherry Beasley and Ted Budd to come through. We're gonna have a conversation on Channel M News Network. I'm putting the word out.
Yeah.
Sent the emails and all the other candidates, you know, voting, running as well. Some of the school district people, stuff like that. Get down to the bottom of these issues. I'm just trying to humanize these people.
Yeah.
But I'm for sure gonna ask you some questions. You're not spinning nothing around me. I'm not gonna like, cause that's a done thing. I'm not gonna harp on it to where like I stagnate the conversation because I know you won't answer it. Yeah. But I will have moments where I'm let the record reflect. We never answered that question. All right, moving on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna do it like that. But nobody's like just just have these real conversations with these folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of them seem human to me. None of them seem human.
Look, that's politicians.
That's what it comes down to. It's like they just don't seem human.
Yeah. And, you know, for the past decades, like, I mean, like, we just keep getting the same thing, you know, like same promises, you know, like, what are you going to bring? What are you going to bring new to the table? You know, like, they're all, it's just the same things. You know, taxes and lowering this and we got to do this and we got to do that.
Ted Budd is not fucking with weed. Let me tell you that right now. He is not fucking with weed. He definitely views it like crack and fentanyl. like his view is Republican as hell in terms of that. Like, he's like, I think that sets a bad example for our young. He is not rocking with it, bro. Like,
Bible Belt God.
Yeah, oh yeah, bro. Like, yeah. I give it to him, bro. That was the one thing. It's like, I give it to him in terms of the debate. He was doubling and tripling down on all his Republican points. Sherry Beasley also accused him of doing some sort of not money laundering, but something funny with some money. It's pretty typical in my book for a Republican.
Yes.
They bought that bag. So all that was on brand to me. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I never did business with those folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you got
I kept it pushing. I gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Deniability.
I gotta respect it. But it was like
plausible deniability.
But what was strange to me on Sherry Beasley's side is like she's not. It's almost like she's running under Democrat because you kind of have to in order to be considered. Ain't no Green Party about to ever make it probably.
Yeah.
Or no Independent Party. You know what I'm saying? But it was like.
Oh yeah.
But she also. Hearing her talk don't want nothing to do with the Republican Party and especially the Joe Biden campaign. Like, she wasn't rocking with nothing on those levels. Like,
yeah,
Democratic Party, isn't that what it said? Oh, okay, yeah, Democratic, yeah, like, and especially Joe Biden's party. Like, any question they had that might have like linked her to that, she was like, I mean, no, I'm not going to answer that. But I was like, damn, like, she's not rocking with like that side on any level. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Which was also strange to be running on that side.
Yeah, on Team
but
Blue,
not
repping for the president in office, right?
Yeah. Which I can see where that would be negatively viewed in terms of voting wise, because so many people are dissatisfied with Biden.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was really like she was a Democrat, but like a real independent Democrat. That's how it felt in the in the debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Democrat, but I stand alone. I'm not really rocking with these niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? That's really kind of how it felt.
I'm a true Democrat. I'm a true Democrat.
Yeah.
Like, these people that are in office right now aren't.
No, it wasn't a purist. I'm a purist Democrat. It was
I'm on my own.
I'm literally just Sherry Beasley. That's it. I'm just Sherry
Oh,
Beasley, and I'm Democrats under my name, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm Sherry Beasley running for Senate.
Okay.
That's really how it felt, which was so weird.
On her own personal identity.
Yeah, it was real personal identity-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well,
I got.
You got to go. It's 2:18, and then you about to dip out too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right now? Leave him running. I'm gonna tax stone this bitch.
Yeah. I run with you for a little bit too. I'll give it another few minutes.
Text Cherry, see how far she is.
All right. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Yeah, man. I just been writing so much music lately. I didn't end up using the camera and didn't even realize I had it at the crib.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. You want to come on? You might as well come up here.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause it looks crazy. It's lopsided as shit, right? Yeah. All right. So did you watch? I mean, where do you want to go first before you go? Do you want to do Mace and Diddy or DaBaby being blackballed?
Both of those.
All right. So where you want to start? Wherever you want to start.
I mean, well, DaBaby. After listening to all the different conversations about it, and after taking into account his rap style and really everything he's done musically, he came out hot as hell.
Actually, let me take a picture of you too.
Yeah, all right, that's straight. He really hasn't evolved like that. You know what I'm saying? When you look at DaBaby, one of the biggest issues I have with DaBaby is like, not only did he not evolve like that as an artist, it doesn't seem that way. And granted, maybe I'm speaking from a place of not having that much, knowledge behind it, because it's not like I listen to every single DaBaby project. You know what I'm saying? Like the first one was fire. Suge was fire, but it's like his flow is so unique, and it's at least it was when it came out. But it's so notable that you continue that so much. It's like, bro, I need you to do something different. And then when I really start thinking about it, he had a run of moments where he was really just doing a lot of crazy shit in the media, bro.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only did he already, like, when he came out anyway, he was already known for not starting beef, but ending beef, right? Or ending.
Yeah, essentially,
right?
Ending this shit.
But shit was always coming his way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
Whether he was fighting old boy in the Gucci store, whatever store that was back in the day.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You remember that?
Yeah. Camp Gold Hard.
That nigga, yeah.
I couldn't remember his name normally, but I could hear him yelling that. Camp Gold Hard. Yeah, that was legendary.
Yeah. So that was legendary.
Yeah, that was legendary.
But it was so fresh. He was still so fresh.
A lot of those moments. So DaBaby, like, pretty much going to what you're saying. A lot of people. Academics really is the one that sparked the conversation, I would say, of DaBaby being blackballed because of his issues, and not only DaBaby being blackballed, but DaBaby was the first person that he could genuinely use as an example. Not being heavily playlisted when things drop. Same with NBA YoungBoy. But the thing about DaBaby, and then a lot of people chimed in, Russ in particular, and Russ's opinion is like really valued in terms of being blackballed because he had the largest chip on his shoulder getting into the interview, into the industry. And the thing that is pretty much true about the DaBaby, even though he's had so many controversial moments because he was on a crazy controversial moment run.
Yep, when he slapped. Who did he slap? Did he slap a girl? No, he didn't slap no girl. He tried to kiss that girl.
He punched a girl at a concert.
Yeah. He tried to kiss that girl at the concert.
Yeah.
That looked crazy.
Those are the light ones.
Those are light, but then he
beat up Danny Lays.
Yep.
I was happy with that one. That was one of the best moments.
That was okay. That was
because his LA Leakers freestyle within 12 hours.
He went crazy.
Oh my God.
That was like that was what you want to see from your rappers. Especially
that's
what not only is that what you want to see from your rappers, that's what you want to see from your gangster rappers.
Goddamn right, nigga. Whooping niggas' ass and dropping freestyle within 12 hours, nigga. Yeah, nigga. That's what we want to see. Yeah.
That's 100%.
Yeah, we want to see that.
But then the backlash from Rolling Loud. Was it Rolling Loud?
Yeah, I think it was a Rolling Loud performance.
Yeah.
One of them where it was like the whole HIV thing.
Yeah, that thing. And then he started doubling down.
His apology was really crazy
because he was doubling down for 3 weeks or for 3 other videos first, and then he finally like once they hit him in the money in the pockets, he started.
But that is, I would say, the biggest thing is that Russ and what a lot of people are saying, it is right. Unless they are literally remove your access to the internet and off of streaming platforms, it is literally impossible to completely be blackballed.
Yep.
You might not be missing your fluff numbers, but like Russ was saying, it makes a lot of sense. We're not gonna say. If DaBaby did 25,000, are you really gonna tell me 120,000 are fluff? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or is it that the records aren't producing what they should be producing? In all honesty, it's like DaBaby's records have not been hitting like those first 2 years. 2.5 years when he was coming out.
Yep. And then you couple that with all the bullshit he's been
turning people. Yeah, bro. It's like
bro.
You have to if you're gonna be you have to stay consistently hot.
Yep.
With hit records to be doing the type of shit that DaBaby does.
Yep. That's the only way you can drown it out.
And I'm not even counting like the stuff like him shooting the nigga that broke into his house. We in North Carolina, it is what it is.
Facts.
So all that stuff, I'm not talking about that.
But I never even thought about that as a problem.
But I never thought about it as a problem either. But I know some people did though. You know what I mean?
Right. But I mean, that's your problem.
But it's really the hit record, dog. He is not like even on this album. The hooks aren't hitting the same more, bro.
They're not hitting, bro.
I was listening to old DaBaby. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Even the old records still sound fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just so
this
repetitive.
baby that we have right now is not DaBaby that was on that intro track on the Dreamville project. This ain't DaBaby that made Come Up the Street. This ain't DaBaby. This ain't DaBaby.
Under the Sun.
Under the Sun. Yeah, this ain't DaBaby that made Under the Sun. This ain't DaBaby that made Intro.
Yep.
This ain't DaBaby that made.
That was on Kirk, right? Suge.
Fuck all that talking, my nigga. Let's meet. Bring your bitch ass up the street.
Even
Toes. Suge, Toes.
I love all of that.
This ain't DaBaby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same, bro. The music is not hitting like it was back then.
Yeah.
The last song that DaBaby had that really had me like, boy, this is it, nigga. You are still that nigga was Lonely with Lil Wayne.
I like that. Lonely,
perfect
lonely,
record.
Baby. That shit.
That was Baby. That was DaBaby. That's DaBaby that we need. Like that song was perfection.
That was hard.
The video was perfect. The lyrics were perfect.
Yeah.
The feature was perfect. Everything about that was that was the last Baby record that I could say was the one. But everything else is just like, I feel like he's trying to cram too many words in now to the hooks.
He is. He's doing
the hooks aren't too catchy. They're not as catchy as they used to be. Bro.
They're not.
His theatrics are still there in terms of like music video wise.
But you know what I realized about his theatrics? They only work when the music is hot.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Because like when the music ain't hot, you moving like that. I'm like, now you just look kind of lame to me.
It don't look lame. It's too much.
Exactly. It's like you're doing a lot, but it don't hit the same when the music ain't
like this Gremlin joint would be crazy. Because it visually looks amazing.
Fire. Yeah.
But it would really be crazy if there was a song that we can go to it. Like if there was a Thriller-esque song to it.
To it, exactly, with that kind of magnitude.
That was a big hit. Something, you know what I'm saying? He don't have them hit records right now. Like,
no, he don't, bro.
And that's really what it is.
And I've heard the conversation along the lines of what Rush was saying. Like, it's true. I agree with it on that point. But there is still a button that can be pressed with the playlist and certain things that can give you a boost, for sure.
For sure.
So that can damage you, but it ain't gonna fully blackball you. And you are primarily the reason I think that your numbers aren't up. That's what I think.
and the music.
And the music.
And the
that's
music.
what I mean.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
and the
yeah,
music.
yeah,
When I say you, I was in the music.
Yeah, I know what you meant. But that's true because this happening to DaBaby just showed that. And I mean, but there's no such thing as 125,000 sales in fluff. No. You know what I'm saying? No. Now that I'm saying that, I think even if he had the fluff, I don't think we can account for more than 30,000 with fluff.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
About
like just an artist being able to fluff some records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you had the playlist push, I feel like if he had that huge push, he would have only sold 50 or 60 still.
Facts. It wouldn't have been a lot. Yeah.
I still don't even think he would have hit 100.
It wasn't the fluff wouldn't have doubled his numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He still wouldn't have been up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't even think it would have doubled it.
Yeah,
so,
no. I wouldn't have doubled his numbers.
Yeah, so 45, 50, somewhere in that range, even with fluff.
What was his actual number? 26?
25. 26, I think.
Something like
25 or 26.
Okay.
Definitely in that range.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like. Yeah. That did help me see that fluff is really only going to get you so far.
I do hope though that this puts some fire under his ass.
Hopefully,
I do hope like a fire record comes from it, even if it's not a whole album. I could see him having a fire record after. Like maybe this should just allow the nigga to like open his own eyes. Sometimes you got to see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? And
he needs a hit. He got to have it. He needs a hit.
That's what I'm saying.
He needs a hit. He needs to get with Stunnerful. I think him and Stunnerful Vegas need to hang out a little bit more. Yeah, because that was when it was him and Stunner every day.
Yeah, that was
or at least musically every day. That we need them again. This ain't the Ashley DaBaby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
baby, my advice to you, my brother. Do you still know? I'm not telling you to go back to the block, specifically your old block, but just go back to your roots, my nigga. Like,
right? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to the shit that got you.
He stays in Charlotte though.
No, I know, but it's just like.
But yeah, go back. Go back. You need to go back. Yeah.
Go to your old bedroom, sleep in your old bed. You know what I'm saying? Do some of that shit real quick. Get back to the beginning, the roots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you'll get there.
Maybe he's like Meek Mill to where you gotta talk a little shit about him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
He might be like Meek Mill in that aspect.
Because Meek does well after adversity. Well, that's when we got championships, and I love championships.
For sure, one of Meek's best albums.
I love championships, bro.
Easily,
that's what we got. What's Free and all that shit. So
What's Free?
There's so many on there, bro.
There's so many, bro.
Yeah. Trauma, 100 Summers, too many. But yeah,
I do want to talk about Fabolous.
What's up with him?
Before we go, Fabolous dropped a freestyle over.
That's crazy.
Was it God did? He dropped a freestyle over something.
Oh, is it the you know what he did it on? Probably. I'm guessing.
It's a popular song.
Is it the Diddy song? The new Diddy song? The one with Bryson Tiller?
No.
Okay.
No, this was a freestyle that he did.
Okay.
Ups and Downs. It was the Churchill's Downs.
Oh, really?
Churchill's Down. He did a Churchill's Down freestyle.
Really?
8 days ago, yeah.
Huh. I gotta listen to it. It's crazy?
No. It's just
really?
No. I mean,
no, that surprises me. Because
so this is my thing about this is why I wanted to talk about Fabolous is because I liked Faboulous' hits. I've always liked his hits back in the day. I was never run to go get Fabolous projects. No. And even when he was in his peak in his mixtape era, I listened to like 3 or 4 Fabolous mixtapes. Fabolous never did it for me.
No.
And even when I watched, and when this was trending on like Twitter and stuff, I was like, bro, I don't understand the Fabolous hype, bro. I really don't.
So
bro.
I do, because Fabolous is the nigga that you run to when you want ridiculous lyrical, like when you want lyrical ability for no reason. Like,
but he doesn't give me that at all.
He used to, for sure. There's so many Fabolous, like okay, you talking to a Cassidy fan, right?
For sure.
I grew up a Cassidy fan.
Me too.
Crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my nigga.
I knew the freestyles on the radio.
All them shit. You know what I'm saying?
LimeWire days booming.
When Cassidy brought Fab and Lil Wayne on the 6 Minutes to Death joint, Fabolous went crazy on that verse. I don't know if you remember that record.
I remember that record, but I don't remember his verse standing out. I remember Cassidy and Lil Wayne's verse standing out.
Oh man, go back.
I'm gonna go back and listen to it because it really has been a long time since I listened to that.
Fab
but I definitely remember that song.
I'm the same with you. I've never looked at Fab as some artist that I'm gonna run to and listen to his projects. I've always looked at Fab as every other artist in the game is gonna respect that nigga. That's how I've looked at Fab.
He's the rapper's rapper.
He's the rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying?
And I never understood it.
Because he's that nice, bro. Run through all the shit. Some of the nicest niggas, and that's why it's you can say it's not fake, it's not fraud, because some of the nicest niggas will say the same thing. A nigga like Jadakiss, who's one of the nicest out there, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss can spit.
I know Joe Budden respects him highly too.
Yeah. All the real like spitters, the people who like rap crazy, they respect Fab because of what Fab could do with that pen, bro. Song wise, it ain't like that.
I be like, this ain't like that. I just every time I listen, I be like, this ain't it, bro.
No, that's just, it's not.
It's just like, it's not. Yeah, bro. I'm just like, I don't know. It just never has done it for me, bro.
But he a New York nigga to the core though,
for sure. And I feel like
he got a New York bias behind him too.
He damn sure does. For sure got a New York bias behind him.
Yeah, he got a New York bias.
But yeah, he did drop a freestyle if any of y'all want to see it 8 days ago. And that's another thing.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's only at 597,000 views, which is good in 8 days.
That's also good for Fabolous, if you ask me.
That is really good for Fabolous, actually. I'm just hating now.
Because there's other niggas that's dropping stuff right now that I think
because he did a video 3 weeks ago that's at 2 million views. So he's doing good. He's still doing 2 million a song. It looks like.
Yeah. He has his fan base.
Yeah.
He's making his money. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, for sure. It's just not for me.
I'm gonna tell you right now for sure though. You won't be able to argue a Fabolous fan down. Like a Fabolous.
I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even try.
You'd never be able to argue.
I'm like, you
that
got
nigga.
it, bro. You got it.
You can't argue that nigga.
I understand you love him because I probably fuck with somebody that you hate. Like, I'm sure I fuck with somebody heavy that you don't understand either. So I wouldn't even try. But I just never understood it. And it was like when it dropped, niggas was talking about it. I listened to that bitch 4 times and I said,
still couldn't find it out.
I was like, what am I missing?
You can't run it back.
I kept running it back like.
Nigga, when the genius looked up there.
Yes, bro. I just was like,
what does this mean? Like,
this ain't clicking. Yeah, their lines are cool, but there's just. But I also have a thing with monotone rappers, and he's 100% a monotone.
Because you don't like Lloyd Banks, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I love Lloyd Banks.
I'm not a monotone rapper fan.
Well, I used to love Lloyd Banks. I ain't gonna say I love him now,
that's then that might be the biggest thing for me is that
his voice, his tone,
the tone. If you have no energy, why should I care? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. His energy is just different.
Yeah, it's just that I don't feel it.
He don't bring that. He ain't gonna do like the Meek, like you said, and nothing like that.
I don't feel it because I mean, the energy never connects with me.
He does have a couple classics that I like though.
He definitely got a couple. He's got songs that I'm rocking with, but
I'll never like the one song. I'll probably never turn. Well, I do. I don't play it ever, but anytime I feel nostalgic, sometimes I end up playing that song "Breathe" from way back in the day.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah, classic.
That's a classic record for sure.
Classic hit.
That's a classic record.
Like,
for sure.
Hit. So,
all right. So Diddy speaks out on May saying he owes him $3 million and has receipts on recent Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah.
Then Mace responds to Diddy saying his mother had got the receipts
because everything is
Biggie, Craig Rag, Black Rob can't give receipts because they're dead. Can't give receipts because they're dead.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was saying that of course you can't get the receipts from nobody, nigga. Everybody who got receipts are dead. That's what he was saying. But that's kind of that's tough to say.
It's always kind of weird bringing dead people up.
Yeah, that's tough to say.
It's always kind of weird.
Yeah, it is, man.
Especially because it's not like I don't think Mace had problems with them.
Right.
I just don't like how when like somebody dies and like they're on a podcast and they're trying to use them at a point.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, Nipsey is dead. You be like, why are you saying it like that, bro? Like, relax, my nigga. Like, I don't understand. Like, I understand you're trying to make a point, but why did you have to say it like that? I hate when people do that, bro. It's that's so weird to me.
Like, I understand you trying to like bring validity to your point, but calm down with the extras.
Yeah, I never like that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like that, bro.
So it's a little.
It kind of dilutes the message.
Yeah.
And the thing about first of all, if Diddy has everything in his mother's name, that's because he's a good businessman.
Facts.
So let's not get it fucked up.
Go ahead and start there.
Let's go ahead and get it fucked up. Let's start there, nigga. You can't sue me if it's not in my name.
That's number one.
Period. Mm-hmm. Try to sue my mother if you want to. It's not going to work out for you.
Number two, he spoke. He was very, very, very particular about how he said what he said, for sure.
For sure. I never blatantly fucked somebody over.
That's what he essentially said. All he said was, I didn't fuck you over in a certain way. Like, if you feel fucked over, you signed on for that.
AKA you signed the contract.
You signed on for that.
Yep, that's exactly what he said. That's exactly how he said it.
Yep.
Yeah. I never pulled the rug out up underneath you. I put a document inside your hand that said everything that was going to happen.
And let me tell you what else.
From here till you die.
And let me tell you what else. Not only did I put the document in front of you, but after you signed that document, you had more than you had before.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's literally.
I changed your entire life.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Off you signing that document.
Yep.
Don't come back 20 years later talking about you took all the publishing. You signed that away.
Yeah.
I didn't take anything.
Yeah.
You gave that to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, he was careful about how he said it, and once he said it like that, I was like, this is true.
Yeah, that's facts.
You signed the contract at the end of the day.
That's facts. Oh shit, I gotta roll.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta roll.
But the
Damn,
thing
I want to talk about that shit.
Did anybody message Cherry?
I thought Shane was doing that.
Oh no. But the thing that's Mace that's always weird is just that this nigga's voice is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but also Mace, he's such a backwards character to me because
he is, bro.
Because of everything, like from all the records he did back in the day, and some people talk about how Mace was like he was one of them niggas back in the day.
Holding it up after Biggie died.
Yeah, doing all of that.
Yeah.
You know, but then you leave, you do the passion thing, you come back, you do the welcome back.
Yeah.
Now you sign a 5-year foreign, you fucking with the drill rappers, but now you wearing the ski masks and you doing this shit, and you like 48 years old or something, and it's just like such a backwards.
And then your
ass
voice
shit.
on top of that.
And then I'm just like, come on, nigga, you gotta
Cherry
stop.
on time. It's just like
you gotta stop.
Yeah,
bro.
man. You know, it's just like talk about. But I like how Cameron talked about him because that kind of summed up how I feel. Cameron was like, yo, this nigga Mace is just different. Like, he was like, he just does shit that irritates you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he'll be like, meet me over here. I'll be there at 7 o'clock. You get there at 7 o'clock. He'll be like, yo, I'm actually over here in Canarsie right now. Like, and you be like, what the fuck, nigga? You just told me to come here. And Cameron was like, bro, I just can't fuck with him. Like, he was like, he just does shit like that.
Yeah,
he does shit like that where you do that 2 or 3 times, you be ready to curse him out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 100%. So it's like, I said, okay, I get that. Like, right. Well, I get that.
I'm going to let you rock Tax.
Yeah, I'm going to do what I got to do.
All right, beloved.
All right, beloved. Shout out to all the bitches who just got their toes did. I gotta jump into my Tax Stone bag now for this. All right, I'm gonna sit in the center. All right, so welcome y'all. This is the Tax Stone. I'm gonna do this dolo, and I've never done this before, but yeah, I can do it. So yeah, the whole Mace thing, bro, that shit is just weird to me. Where are we at now? Countries are moving to class. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the BET Awards. All right, so the BET Awards just passed. And the performances were kind of crazy. There was a couple moments in there. What was kind of strange with the BET performance is they were doing like freestyles like they would do with the BET Hip Hop Awards, which me and Leon were just talking about that before he left. That is always confusing. I never know whether it's the BET Awards or the BET Hip Hop Awards. And then I just feel like, we talked about this last week, marketing dollars, I don't know when any of this shit ever happens anymore. Like, they film for the BET Awards a week before they actually air the BET Awards. So, like, when I was seeing all, like, the red carpet stuff, I thought I had already missed it. So I didn't even think there was a date I needed to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? And then the actual awards happened, and I was like, what the fuck? When did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought this happened already, but that was just like the pre-recording or whatever. That was all weird. But whatever. So I think the BET Awards just kind of proved that all these award shows are politics, man. And Kodak Black was not happy about this because Kodak lost in Song of the Year to Mulatto and went on Instagram Live. It was it was so funny. He went on Instagram Live. It was called a Mulatto Frappuccino. And he was like, I didn't realize tonight was a women empowerment night because it was like a bunch of women's. Now, Trina Lil Kim, I know she got her honors, which is 100% well-deserved. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about it in terms of just like winning awards and things of that nature. I think there was a lot of moments in the award show where women were winning the awards that had not put in the work and had not put in the work, had the impact or the time that a lot of their male counterparts also in the same category went against or also did. Example would be Super Gremlin for Song of the Year losing to any song. Any song. Super Gremlin on YouTube alone has like 220 million. Like, Super Gremlin was the fucking huge star. On top of Kodak already being one of the top artists, Super Gremlin was huge. It was a smash. Everybody knows Super Gremlin. I didn't even know this Mulatto song. him losing to her in terms of that was fucking crazy. So that was one thing. But the biggest snub was Media or Podcast of the Year was a tie position for, it was Carisha Please tied with Drink Champs, Nori and Drink Champs. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is completely preposterous. That shit is crazy. We're talking about Carisha Please. Even though I will say 100%, Carisha Please is entertaining as hell. Like, it's only 5 episodes. You haven't even, if she had dropped the episodes once a week, we're talking 5 weeks right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't even drop once a week. Nori and them are always dropping, and they're always dropping classics. And Carisha Please has 5 episodes over the span of like 6 months. Like, it hasn't even been out that long. And they tied for Podcast of the Year with Drink Champs, who has hosted legendary interviews, been in the game for podcasting for at least, I'd say 3 to 4 years, I think. I feel like Nori started a little bit after we started. So unless we've been doing it for 5 years, I say Nori's been in it for like 3.5 to 4 maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because he came in up with Charlemagne, or Charlemagne is one of those people that kind of ushered him to like, go ahead, get up on top of this shit. But yeah, bro, the fact that you would have to share a stage with somebody who has 5 episodes compared to your 150 episodes and tens of millions of views to their 10 million views. You know what I'm saying? We're talking Nori has probably over 100 million views at least with all the Drink Champs episode combined. We're talking Carisha Please probably has 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. How do you win that? But it's just like politics, man. And, you know, that's just one of those industry things where it's just like, whatever, bro. It's who the fuck? That's just weird as hell to me. Let's see. But honestly, outside of that, oh yeah, I do have another thing to say about the awards. Hold on one second. Next thing I wanted to say about the BET Hip Hop Awards, or actually the question that I want to pose is there a point for award shows, and this is kind of disrespectful to say because I don't want to belittle the BET Awards, but is it a point when we can't consider certain people for the BET Awards because it's a clean sweep? Example, Kendrick Lamar won like fucking 7 awards, like 6 or 7 awards. He won damn near every category, which apparently I didn't watch it live, but I heard that's why they didn't air a lot of the show, because there was so many repeat winners. And then another thing too, was Kendrick Lamar even there to accept these awards? You win 6, 7 awards in various categories, then don't show up. What about, there's 4 people in each category. What about those 18 people who showed up to hopefully hope they win something? You know what I mean? And at the same time, I don't want to put the Grammys over top of the BET Awards, because that would be like a slight to the BET, or the slight to black, or I will be slighting black people's award show. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. But I think we can all objectively say the Grammys is a bigger organization than the BET Awards. But when we're at a point when they can start winning too many Grammys, isn't there a point when we can't even consider, should we like leave some awards for like the smaller artists? You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Baby can have that award, bruh. He hasn't got his Grammy yet, but Kendrick got a couple Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That just seems weird. Like, if I was ever a nominator for a BET Award and Kendrick was in there, why should I show up? Unless I was in a category that I really knew I could win. But if I'm in any category with Kendrick Lamar and he can win a clean sweep, I don't know if I should show up. For what? Why would I get dressed? Unless I just wanted to like mingle and like, you know what I'm saying, kind of hang out with the homies that I know there. But I don't think I would show up unless I was getting awarded for something media-wise. I wouldn't show up under the pretense of winning any music awards. Hell no. Not if Kendrick Lamar is on there, or Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you nominate Drake. How do I beat Drake? You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm literally beating Drake everywhere else. How am I supposed to beat Drake? And then you're giving this nigga all the awards. So that's weird. I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. I think it's kind of fucked up that I'm saying, is there a point where we're not allowed to like say, we're not allowed to acknowledge them? But at the same time, if we're being real. Speaking of awards show outfits, I wasn't talking about award show outfits, but I just want to have an honorable mention to I think the best award show outfit that I ever saw was the Migos at the Grammys when they had their like Migos outfit on. Nigga, those outfits were so fresh. Holy shit. I'm thinking about it to this day, bruh. Like, damn, them niggas was fresh to death on that day, bruh. They look like Mexican luchadors or whatever you call them. What? Luchadors are wrestlers, so not luchadors. Y'all know what the hell, the bullfighter niggas. They look like them. Their outfits were fresh as hell. That's all I'm saying. And I have a sombrero that kind of resembles that colorway. But that was sick. That was sick. So let's see. Next, moving on. Oh, so now, speaking of the Migos, Quavo and Offset, or Neff and Few, the group name is Neff and Few now, dropped a song called Messy that seemed to confirm Sweetie has fucked one of his homeboys. And a lot of people are speculating that homeboy was Offset. Honestly, I'm confused. Or did she fuck both of them? They're almost making it seem like Sweetie fucked Offset and Lil Baby, which are both, well, one is a group member, the other one's a label member that they're actually beefing with, because Lil Baby has never gotten along with the Migos, I don't think, like, ever. I don't know who out of the members has an issue with him, but they've never stood side by side, ever, since they signed their deal. So that's all regular. But, yeah, Sweetie, apparently, rumor has it that she fucked Lil Baby and Offset. I don't know, man. It's just, that's so weird. I saw a tweet that said, are you telling me that one pussy brought down the entire QC label? And I really want to know that. Like, what the fuck, man? Does anybody believe Sweetie's pussy is that good? Because I don't. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. To break up the whole team. And it's always like, why are these niggas letting these women like break up their $1 million corporations? Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, because I remember when Sweetie posted that photo when she was shopping with Lil Baby, that was some thirsty ass shit she did in general. And then she was on Carisha Please talking about, I'm not even trying to post my things no more because it's messy. It's kind of, I don't know, it's all weird. But if Sweetie literally was the downfall, I need to know how good Sweetie's pussy is, because I don't think it's that great, honestly. I just don't believe it could be that great to where it was worth risking. Yo, this is the thing, bruh. When you're a celebrity and you have the world, you have millions of dollars and you can fuck any girl you want, why are you fucking your homeboy's girl? You realize you can go on Instagram? Sweetie has a generic ass look. You can go on Instagram and find 1,000 girls that look just like Sweetie to fuck them that won't say nothing. Why don't people ever do that? Why don't you ever just get a lookalike? Because honestly, the way this new fashion trend is, like with women's bodies and stuff like that, them getting like plastic surgery, fillers, BBLs, and things of that nature, it's like a lot of these chicks really do be looking the same, bro. Like the bad bitch prototype is a lot of chicks, bro. Like they a lot of them look the same, bro. So like I feel like that's why that's why people are loving Ice Spice so much, because she doesn't look like the typical chick. Body-wise, she has that, but she's literally a gingered, curly hair black girl from the fucking hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes her different. Visually, she looks different outside of just her having a nice butt or whatever. But it's like a lot of these other chicks, like that Kardashian format, this Jenner format, this Sweetie format, a lot of these chicks look the same, bro. Like, Young Miami looks good, but there's a lot of chicks that look like Young Miami, bro. Like, y'all can't fuck her. Y'all can't fuck those chicks. The ones that nobody knows or nobody cares about that aren't dating your homeboys to keep your $1 million corporation going. Like, it's obviously not about the look at that point. It's obviously if she's really giving that pussy up, this is more spiteful. This is spiteful sex at this point. Like, I really don't fuck with this nigga, or that's what the dude is saying. That's what I'm thinking the dude is saying. Because that's like dude's ultimate get back, like fucking somebody's girl. You know what I'm saying? Like on some grimy shit. Like when you don't like somebody, but then also that just says something about the girl. Like if you fuck your if you fuck your homeboy's, your best friend's girl, not only does it say something about you, it also says something about her, but I don't know. I feel like we always kind of forget about the girl part. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a girl that'll fuck you, that was dating your homeboy, this bitch ain't shit, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, we cannot just look at the dude's actions. I feel like mutually they're both ain't shit together. You know what I'm saying? But that just seems to kind of get ignored. I don't know. That just kind of seems to get ignored and just not looked at. The girl doing it. It's fucking weird, man. I don't know. People are weird. But I've thought about that. It's like, yeah, why don't you just get you a lookalike? Why don't you just get you a lookalike that looks just like her? Like, I'm fixing the fan so it's blowing directly on me. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it right there. It's 77 degrees in here anyway, so it is getting warm. But I'm almost done. So yeah, let's see. Okay, somebody just sent me a message on Facebook Messages. Stop fucking sending me messages, bro, on Facebook Messenger. I don't use that shit. I fucking hate Facebook Messenger. It's fucking annoying. And can we talk about Snapchat? Drop a 1 in the comments if you're an avid Snapchat user. Can I tell y'all some wild shit? I just never understood Snapchat. Snapchat is the only app, and I think the first app, that genuinely made people believe that whatever they were doing is not being tracked or monitored. Because Snapchat was one of the first platforms where you knew if somebody screenshot you, or you knew if somebody saved an image or saved a message. It was like the first platform that gave you safe messaging or communication with somebody because things went away after 24 hours. They introduced that whole lifestyle or that whole motto. But I feel like people abuse it so much, and I'm dying to know, has anybody ever caught a charge off of Facebook? Has anybody ever caught a charge off of Snapchat? Because they be selling pussy on Snapchat. Like, y'all remember premium Snap days, like, or private Snap? Like, before OnlyFans was there, like, women were literally selling pussy on Snapchat, and it was acceptable. And people have always sold weed on Snapchat. That's always been kind of weird to me. Yeah, the messages go away, but there's servers, bro. These things are on servers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Servers aren't getting rid of the information in 24 hours. They're just taking it off your phone in 24 hours. So that's always weird to me. But y'all, I just got the craziest Snapchat message. I don't know who this person was. This nigga sent me a picture of gun. He's a gun salesman. He's selling Glocks with switches. Oh, Snapchat. Glocks with snitches. Automatic weapons. How the fuck? Bruh, how are you not in jail for 100 years, bruh? How? And then the message was even crazier. The message said, hey, bro, repost this for me. I got some deals right now. So you want me to tell people you don't know me, but you also want me to tell niggas you got Glocks with switches? What is happening, bruh? I'm dying to know. Has anybody caught a charge off of Snapchat yet? Because it's out of fucking control, bruh. Bruh, it's crazy, bruh. I'm gonna put it in this video. Because he told me he wanted me to tell everybody. So I'm gonna put it on this video. I do not know this person. If the police contact with me, I won't respond, but y'all can do the, let me do that. I'm trying to think if I should put this on here because I don't want to get him caught up, but it's crazy. You did ask me to promote you. You asked me to promote your Glocks with switches. Bruh, these are automatic weapons, bruh. These are not legal. This is the furthest thing from legal in the world. And you want me to promote this for you, and it just doesn't make sense. You don't even know me, bruh. Maybe it's a police officer. Then that makes a lot more sense. I almost hope it's a police officer. That's what I almost hope. I hope a police officer went into like the drug seizures room at the office and they try to catch dummies that will actually promote it. And then maybe they'll try to get me for a charge of like soliciting automatic firearms. So maybe it's a police officer. But I don't know, bruh. I done seen so much crazy stuff. I just really want to know, has anybody ever caught a serious charge off of Snapchat? Because keep in mind, YNW Melly's case, I think he beat death row, but he's fighting for his life right now, literally. In the murder of his two best friends, they use his Snapchat conversations. So I can at least point to one case in recent memory where Snapchat has been used in the court of law. So I just don't understand why you niggas are so comfortable asking me to promote a Glock with a switch. This is crazy, bro. We don't even know each other. Bro, a Glock with a switch is a way worse charge than pussy, selling pussy. I can promise you that. So yeah, that's just a random rant. Let's see. I mean, that's really all I have. The last one that is on here is Ice Cube says Warner Brothers rejected. Ice Cube said Warner's brother rejected the new Friday movie. I guess that he's trying to pitch to the studio. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means in terms of the quality of the show, or Warner Brothers is not in a position where they feel like cutting the check that they are asking for to make the movie. Are they passionate enough about the project to where, even though Universal said no, or Warner said no, we'll produce it ourselves? I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Then at the same time, what does that mean? What's the storyline? I don't know what the storyline would be either. I mean, Cube has always proved that he's a great writer of movies and things of that nature. Bringing back classic films like this doesn't always hit the same way, especially when there's like big gaps. Like Hocus Pocus 2 came out. The review that I heard from that, it was cute and it was good. That was it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be monumental like the first one that came out in '93. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what that means. And I don't know if that means that they're gonna stop their work. Because if I just spent a year doing a script and you tell me no, that's kind of fine. That just might mean I need to go to a bank and get the loan out and do it myself. You know what I mean? Which is a little bit more work, but is that going to stop the passion project? Is that going to stop the project? Because if I did something for a year, if I wrote a goddamn script for a year, this movie's coming out, bro. This movie's coming out. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that means for it. Yeah, maybe just Universal just doesn't want to cut the check. You know, that could be it. That it could be as simple as that. But I think that's it. Let me text everybody that we're wrapping up right now. See, I'm wrapping up the episode right now just so nobody continues to drive out to my house. We do need your help. So all of our Treehouse members, Three Oak Podcast followers, we need your help. The Three Oak Podcast wants to do Halloween costumes on Halloween. Halloween actually lands on a Monday, which is when we release our episodes at 1 o'clock on Monday, every Monday. So we need y'all help to give us suggestions. There's 5 members of the podcast crew total. And I really want y'all to give suggestions of like themes. You know what I'm saying? Group themes that we can all kind of characterize. It's 4 guys and it's 1 girl. You know what I mean? So y'all know what we look like. Help us with suggestions on costumes that we can put on for Halloween for the episode that drops on the day of at 1 o'clock on Halloween. Because we'll have already partied, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some people, the extreme people, are gonna party on midnight, but we gonna get our partying out over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna come in here the Sunday before, hungover probably from the night before, but we still want to get dressed up for y'all, put our Halloween outfits on. So we need y'all help. Drop them in the comments below, DM them to us. I'll put this on the story as well too, and we'll post your suggestions and we'll vote on it. And we'll leave the voting open for about 7 to 10 days. That gives us time to actually purchase the materials or purchase the costumes or make the costumes, depending on what you guys offer for us. But yeah, we need suggestions. We want to do it right. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, everything to the 3O Podcast. Thank y'all for all the new subscribers. We are only 90 spots away from 1,000 subscribers. That was my goal for 2022, is to hit 1,000 subscribers and get this channel monetized. We are getting closer. We were stuck at 500 subscribers for years because I wasn't taking it seriously on YouTube. We're putting a lot more time in, chopping these videos up for y'all. It would really help us if y'all hit that subscribe button if you rock with us. If you've ever liked anything that we've ever done, please hit that subscribe button for us. Go on YouTube, even just for our audio listeners. Make sure y'all giving us that subscribe on YouTube. It means the world to us. But y'all have a good one. Peace.